So it's gonna be about 9 steps that you're gonna be doing. But the first thing you need to do is to create your LLC. Get that question. Should I create my LLC first or the EIN? I always tell people do the LLC first, because the reason is if you do your EIN and then you apply for your LLC, and then somebody else got the same name, you're not gonna be able to use it. So go do your LLC first. Most of the state it will take about 2 weeks. So because when you have a name like you using your last name Jones or uh, uh, blessing, God blessing, transport LLC, there is chance that somebody else got that name. So when you do your LLC, or it can be incorporation, so S corp, it is up to you. So this is not a legal advice. This is just for tutoring purpose. So we did a LLC. If you want that's best fit you, do your LLC. So what the state will do, they will check that nobody else got the name that you wanted. So if nobody got it, so they will approve your request. But if somebody else already got this name, they will send you an email telling you to change the name. So you can go ahead and do that. So LLC first, and then you do your EIN. LLC you pay, it start from 100 to 300 depending on the state. The EIN, the second is to do your EIN number. That you go on the IRS website, irs.gov. But if you go on Google and just type do my EIN, there is a lot of service provider that will pop up, and some of them you have to pay money. You can do your EIN on the IRS official website and you don't pay nothing, and you get your number right on the spot. Every single individual can get one EIN number per day. So make sure that's what you're doing when you get your LLC name, your LLC incorporation letter. Then go ahead and do the EIN, but make sure the name spell exactly the way that it is you on your incorporation letter, and the address and the name, everything is the same. Okay. So the third one is how to do your is to do your MC and the DOT number. So you need to do your MC and DOT number. That you can go on the FMCSA website and apply for it. If you need a detail how to do that in detail, I have a video on my YouTube channel that you can go watch. It will take you step by step how to do the application from the beginning to the end. So if you just joining me, I'm talking about how to start a trucking company, the documentation and everything you need to do, and I'm giving you in order that you need to, that will make your life easier. So the first thing that we did say is you gotta form your LLC, then do your EIN number. Number three, you gotta apply for your MC and DOT number. So DOT, you apply just for the DOT if you planning to run just in your state. So that apply to people who do that's courier, or the people who do furniture delivery and stuff like that. Most of them, they don't go out of the state. So but if you're planning to run your trucking business, your truck in different state, you need to get an MC number. So and that is $300, starting $300. So that's what you need to do. So that's that part of the game apply to any trucking business. But and get an insurance. Your insurance will depend on what are the coverage, the year of the your truck, how much it is. So all of that are what make the price that you're gonna pay for your insurance. So after that, and the next three things, those apply just for the semi truck. They doesn't apply to if you starting a business and then you're gonna run a box truck, you're gonna use a non-CDL box truck, or you're gonna use a cargo van or sprinter, any smaller equipment that is not heavy, 55,000 pound and above. So this the next four things, so number four, number five, number six, those only apply to truck or equipment that are more than 55,000 pounds. So number four would be EV vehicle use tax. This is the annual tax that truck that are 5,500,000 pound pay. Okay, so number four, EV vehicle use tax. So that apply to any vehicle that is 55,000 pound and above. Okay, so they have to set that up and be paying it annually. So number five will be international registration plan. IRP, International Registration Plan. So, did the IRP distribute registration fee based on distance travel in each state or Canadian territory? So, that's the registration that we pay when you're running uh, in different states. So, this is what help them know how much of that registration cost they have to pay to the different state that you went through. So number six would be international fuel tax agreement. So IFTA. People say it IFTA. So International Fuel Tax Agreement is a fuel tax that is filed quarterly by transportation business, the big ring, 55,000 and more. So they pay the IFTA. So like I just told you, we talk about the six document, but three out of those document requirement just apply to big truck, 55,000 pound and more. So let me recap. The first thing that you got to do is your LLC. Then you have to do your EIN number. And number three, you apply for your DOT and MC number. MC number if you're gonna be running out of your state. So number four, EV vehicle use tax. Number five, international registration plan. And number six is international fuel tax agreement, IFTA. So the number seven on the list is to get your BOC 3 and your the BOC 3 and UCR and your UCR. So the BOC 3, that you're gonna need to have that in place in the insurance before your MC go active. But the UCR, you can get it after the MC is active. But the BOC 3 and the insurance, that's a must for your MC to go active. So what is a BOC 3 is that you got to designate it an agent in each state of the United States that will represent you, that will receive communication, mail on your behalf. So the BOC 3, it will give is a document that will list per state the agent, the agency name, phone number, the original number, contact, and mailing address. So that's what the BOC 3 is. And the UCR, that's kind of a tax or something, that a registration that you do yearly, annually, and it's getting time for that now for any company that is already running. So you have to renew it, and based on the number of truck that you got in your company, your fee, the fee that you're gonna pay is based on the number of truck you got in your company. Also, if you need a video, a lot of third party that provide this will charge you 160 or 175, but you can do it directly from the UCR website, main website, and it will only cost you, when you have a small fleet, It will cost you, I believe, $59. I have a video on my YouTube channel that you can watch to apply by yourself and saves about $100. So then after the UCR, you have to do the drug testing on FMCSA clearinghouse. So those are things that you gotta do, and that mostly apply the drug test for the driver and stuff like that and companion. That apply to the big ring, the any vehicle that is more than 55,000 pounds. So those are the ones that gotta do drug testing. The CDL, they run on CDL. But as of it go for box truck or Hotshot, non-CDL Hotshot, you don't need the EV vehicle use tax. You don't need a ERP. You don't need IFTA, and you don't need to do the drug test. So and then number nine, you have to get your insurance. So I thought the insurance, you should get it instead of being number nine. The insurance should have been maybe number four, because when you apply to your for your MC, you have to get your insurance. But what I advise people, when you apply for your insurance and get the BOC3, since the insurance you have to pay it before you get it even on the road, so you can get your MC activated. Chances are at this point most of the people doesn't even have the truck yet. So I advise people get your insurance, because it takes 21 days to be processed, the MC application to be processed. So get your insurance 1 week before the 21 day, so you won't be paying, you'll be paying less uh, for insurance that you're not using, let's say that way. So if you just join me, this today I'm talking how to start a trucking business. And so I'm giving you the list. So the first is LLC, your second, number two is EIN, number three is MC and DOT number, number four is AV vehicle use tax, that's the annually, and number five is the international registration, number six, international IFTA, international fuel tax agreement, and you gotta get your BOC3 and UCR. You gotta also get number eight, drug texting, and FMCSA clearinghouse. And the last is insurance. Get insurance, number nine. But like I say, it was supposed to be a number four. So again, I was telling you, if you want to book a free strategy session with me so we can sit down and talk about numbers, I can tell you how much and show you proof of how much people can make in the trucking business. Feel free to click on the link to book a strategy session with me, or if you're ready to take it to the next level and take the course that will teach you, give you the blueprint on how to get all those documentation. It will give you a video on each, how to do the application for each of those documentation, and you get my coaching. You get to call me whenever you stuck or you have vacation. I'll walk you through the whole process from starting with your LLC to the end, getting your first load, hiring driver, getting so all the paperwork that you need, everything that you need, hiring contract and everything, I cover it in my courses. So you can click on the link. You can either pick the one-time payment plan or the four-time payment plan. So until next time, let's keep the hustle on and make some money. Oh, by the way, PS. So in case you're asking, okay, Mimi, is it true all the number that I hear? Yes. Is there is quite a lot of money in the trucking, because weekly people can range from for box truck, or they can range from $2,000 a week to $6,000-7,000. And when they do an OTR, and for the big ring, it start big ring, when I say that, the semi truck driving, power only and stuff like that, They start, the average is like 5 to 7 thousand a week, but they can reach in peak season, they can reach 10,000 a week. So there is definitely money to be made in the trucking industry. You just have to know how to make it and what are you gonna, the vehicle you're gonna use to get there. All right, until next time, let's keep the hustle on and let's make that money.